Hi everyone, welcome to my hell. Hi everybody, thank you for watching. If you're watching here on Twitch or on TikTok, welcome back. For you guys on YouTube, hello, we are Divide and Conquer. This is Age of Maya. We're going to recap what had happened last time, and then we're going to get into the game.
Ooh. Last time on Divide and Conquer.
Divide and Conquer.
Goku. No, I'm just kidding.
Goku and Vegeta.
It's a.
You guys,
I thought I could straighten it out.
I have no idea how to fix it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
A toothpick. It's a
So, as you guys defeated the Coven, the Ghost Coven, you guys were essentially negotiating. You guys learned that they are not their full strength and they're losing control over their tower, but they keep reforming. And in that reform, they still had a hold onto Neff and her previous path. Well, you guys renegotiated after a dubious amount of time, and you guys struck a new deal. Well, Neff struck a new deal. In exchange for the Soul Cage where the Lich Sombra is in, and one name of Neff's choosing from the Fey Court, they will give Neff an infinite amount of the ingredients for her potion that she cannot get within the wilds, and nullify her last contract. So, technically, Neff, you do feel that there's two pulls on you, that there's two contracts. Once she gets that name, it'll be over. So, as you guys rested, teleport via plants.
Yep, teleport via plant.
To the new location. You guys have all your fancy attires. Let us go around the table and describe exactly what we are wearing for the opera. That is so close by. Let's start with Runestrike and then we'll go around the table. Runestrike, what exactly are you and Calcifer wearing?
Well, Runestrike looks pretty much the same. He has his little golden horns over here, but it's very shiny. It's buffed and shiny. It has turtle wax on it, probably. Awesome. He still looks the same. Pauldrons here, his gauntlets. It's not sparking right now because he's not activated it, but he does have his gauntlets and his colors of gold horns, some kind of white head, and bluish and red ensembles on his armor. But it's very, very, very shiny. Like if you go on it, it was like you can actually use it kind of as a mirror. Shiny.
Oh, nice.
So it's chromed right now at the moment.
Wow.
Basically.
Love
Okay.
it. I love it.
Calcifer is just wearing his little simple attire of kind of like he has a little green suit.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. He doesn't have a tie because he lent it to
That's true.
a friend.
Our friend Carly has a tie.
Caffeine.
That was pretty much it.
If you get a soda, okay.
I was like, why am I falling asleep?
There's also a coffee machine if you're brave enough to operate that.
No, I've
Yeah.
not had a coffee machine forever.
Barklee, what are you wearing?
I am wearing the dress that I wore before to the governor's function, which is kind of like a empress waist, if you will, with kind of a long train, and there's decoration. It's all in kind of green and shimmering, but the decoration on the skirt area is all phosphorescent. So it looks like that phosphorescent moss, and it's kind of shiny and seeming like it's moving. It's just fancy, planty stuff.
Excellent. Ash, what do we look like right now?
Alrighty. So I want you to imagine Osmosis Jones if his skin was also his suit. Because I am forming the indentation of a suit with Calcifer's necktie as like kind of my lapel to it. It's an odd bit of contrast because the only thing that isn't red on him is the top hat that Jackie or Neff
Neff.
One or the other.
Neff,
It's one
yeah.
of them. Has so graciously loaned. And the talisman that is actually, instead of just floating amoebously through him, is actually hanging from his neck, with the side that says "Luck is what you make it" pointed outward, and the new embossing for Met Shiloh that is a sword and just violence on the other side. And it looks like he may have borrowed some of Calcifer's turtle wax, because that amulet is probably the brightest thing on him by like a long shot. Like, also has some mirror-like quality going on to it right now.
Nice.
All right. Rexis.
And everything below the waist is just lazily formed legs as usual. I didn't feel like putting the legs all the way together today.
I understand. I don't like doing my legs either.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work to just do your legs.
Yeah.
What do we look like?
Like I do every day.
Okay.
Just the crown on there. He has no concept of what an opera is. Like,
It's that thing.
he assumes that this is
Same.
just another place that we go and do things and people start talking. He is
Okay.
like
This is gonna be fun.
Man,
like this is like asking him, what is a government building? What is a library? Like,
why are y'all wearing that stuff?
he just assumes this is like a part of it, and he's just like, well, nobody told me to dress up, so
Excellent.
Did you
Honestly,
crown?
we were. It's our own fault. We were so busy at dressing ourselves up that we didn't communicate.
yeah. So he's just like rocking that. Like he sees everybody kind of getting fancy. So yeah, just little like handmade bone crown that he did. Like, it's not even like really nice. It's really something he made that he realized he could make. Like, from all the stuff that he's killed, he's like, oh, he's got some sinew, he's got some bones, and so he was just kind of like little handcrafts, like, in his spare time, and so it's just like, that's what it is. It looks like a 3-year-old made it.
Awesome. I absolutely love that.
Does it look like something
Okay.
you might eat later?
So
It smells bad.
I will
Hey.
just, before I get into what I'm wearing, noticing that Neff would have absolutely taken her cloak of the manta ray off and like let him wear it like as something fancy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like you have a
So-
manta ray
You can swim real well.
flay on you.
I can swim pretty good on my own.
Okay. Well, it also helps you breathe underwater.
Can't do that. Like 3 minutes, best time.
And Neff is in a kind of somewhat, it's a gorgeous gown, first off. It's a little risque, if you will. She's got a spaghetti strap, black and orange, or not orange, yellow dress that is semi-sheer in her abdominal area. It's decorated with little glitter and some sparkles here and there, and the slits go up both of her legs, like mid-thigh. And she's wearing her boots because she never takes those off. She takes those off, but she will always wear them. She doesn't do heels. So, yeah.
Love it.
Can I see
The
one
icy
right
wear
there?
of sound mind. Business up top, party in the bottom. Respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot. I would want my little sparkle. I call it sparkly beetle because it's orange little beetle.
Yeah.
I would probably
Oh
put
yeah,
it
we
in my
do,
hair.
we do have that.
You do have a pet.
the-
Everybody has a little fire beetle. Yes.
the beetle.
I would
he-
put it in my hair like it's a hair.
because you know how Blue
beetles
Strike has
I like all the
those
beetles.
golden horns like this going over here.
Yeah.
He will put the beetle over here.
Aww.
We'll be matching with our beetles.
Awesome.
Fancy.
Neff
Awesome.
is gonna just immediately gush over her daughter. She's like, "Oh, I love your dress. It's so pretty. You did such a good job."
And then we're trying to remind Rexis of home with our little glow beetles, huh?
Well, as you guys officially walk into the court, let me. Can we put I guess this cam? No, maybe it'll be that cam. But one of the cams. So the audience can see
Yes.
the that crown. I mean the whatchamacallit. But as you guys
Maybe
are
The other one.
walking in,
Can't see.
as you guys approach, kind of leaning upwards into this winding path here that has cobblestone for a long way, and then the closer towards the actual opera, it's just dirt road that the wagon wheels have constantly made. You do
It's just
see
this, isn't
that,
It's rutted and
Yeah.
worn.
that there is a castle to the side of this opera. So it's a giant castle on the outsides. Through the gate, you will see the actual opera house that is about 3 stories high. Once you guys are approaching the grounds, you do see that there are several hobgoblin guards on the outside. Bows drawn, 2 swords on back, a buckler on the hip. They're ready for anything.
I guess.
You see that so entryway would be here. To the side, this little mound of what's it called? Not a hedge, maze. Hedge maze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hedgerow.
So if I know how to do things, I will also post it up here. But I'm going to describe it first. You see that there is a maze that has this moving and soft glowing light, and you do see that there's about maybe 10 or 12 fairies going around set maze. You will also see one very, very young treant just there, just kind of moving around and just talking to the surrounding bushes.
There you go, Barklee.
There you go.
On
Get you some of that Woody
this
Daddy.
area, you do see that there is a small little makeshift stage, and people are juggling there. It's a couple claps here and there, and then someone else kind of goes in. On the inside, just to describe, these are all brimmed with people left and right. There are 2 separate floors, and then here are the curtains and the stage back here. So entryway this way, and then stage. And then if you want to enter the maze, you go through here. If you want to enter the actual castle, it does not seem that there is a road or anything kind of to the castle. It's almost like the opera is just the front yard of the castle. But as you guys enter, there's a small little line outside. You do see that the carriages are kind of being moved by a couple of elven individuals, and as everyone's coming out, they make y'all's clothing look cheaply made, even though they are not. Every single piece of clothing has some sort of enchantment on there, either non-damaging flames or swirls, just something.
My armor has enchantment.
Your armor is probably the most
and
expensive one
and
here.
it's chromy.
Yes.
No, also Calcifer is sitting on the shoulder.
Okay.
Right.
Awesome.
I'm
Instead
a
of
talisman
being
of
inside.
literal gods. Fuck around.
Hey, our equipment are magical.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
As
hub has its own
Calcifer
magic.
is. Oh, okay. Never mind. We'll see how this works.
Whoa.
As you guys are kind of approaching and waiting in line, and then eventually your turn is up, you'll see the hobgoblin guard. Tickets, please. Still, not on bow. Does not approach or hand for tickets, but he's still just tickets.
Neff is just gonna be like, oh, let me look, and she'll faint looking in her bag and be like, I thought your friend was supposed to meet us.
I'm basically standing behind Neff, basically bodyguard, still armored up, still wearing the adamantine, still have all my weapons, just standing there.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
looking at all of you guys, and
I'm just
Okay.
kind of looking around,
Well-
looking at the lights. I have childlike wonderment.
Do we
We-
see
we-
Jackie anywhere?
We had a friend we were supposed to meet here, Jackie. I know. I mean, I was using the wrong voice, but
Yeah.
Calcifer said that.
the princess
Rune
of
Strike
the
is
Crystal
right now
family?
pretending to be an armor.
Do you wish to find someone? Do you wish me to ask for someone to escort her out to meet you?
Yes.
Please.
You see that he turns around, starts speaking in Goblin, and you'll see. Yes.
Just a little note to Rune Strike is he's almost always stoic anyway, but he is pretending extra stoic
Okay.
because he's an armor.
Sure.
I was kind of hoping they would be
Not
like,
doing
I'm
it.
sure we need to take your weapons. I just want to be like, go ahead and take them from me.
It was like, my weapons are my religion.
Yeah.
It is not doing it. Alright, whatever.
Part of
Um,
my
Like,
body.
Sometimes
you
you have
immediately
to
just like,
smack the
go
battery.
ahead.
Might be the batteries are dying.
Yeah.
Small little goblin dude kind of goes in, asking around, and eventually, Jackie, you do see a small little goblin man, very nice tux. Ma'am, someone is, I think you are the Off Crystal family. I was just
Yeah.
pointing. They
Oh, yeah.
want your attention outside.
Cool. Thank you so much. Wait, sorry. Thank you so much for gracing me with your presence and letting me be aware of all of that. You did a wonderful job, and I shall put your name in the book. I don't know.
Annals.
Alright, yeah, no problem.
So she walks out.
So,
Sister or mom named Sukun.
Jackie, you come out, right?
That's a good one. There's a cousin there.
Right. As
Yeah.
Jackie is approaching, since Jackie, you did enter first, you do have a mask.
Oh, fancy.
Okay, let me get these off actually, so that I can do my math.
Are
You do
gonna-
see.
I'll just do this for Jackie and no mask for Nat.
Just glasses.
Perfect.
You're gonna Mr. Rogers it.
Okay, so
Jackie comes out.
Jackie walks up and is like, "Oh, hi everybody! I'm so glad you made it, and
Fishy,
I can-
darling,
I
where
don't
are
have
our
to be all
keys?
proper
I mean,
with you
tickets.
guys. It's been so nice. I miss you guys." And she's just kind of like, "You don't understand. Everybody's been so prim and proper. I hate it." I
rough
have
out
your
here for us,
tickets.
too.
Yeah. Huh?
Rex is just, it was rough out here for us too.
I'm
We kind
so-
of missed you, bud. Like,
I'm so sorry. I promise I'll never go away again.
you're visiting family, you know.
I
like,
know.
it's
That's why I
always
missed
like
you
that.
so much.
But you always tell us about what the pod does. So we
I
figured you
know.
would be
I missed them, but oh my god, I did not miss this shit. I mean, this. And she looks
They're
around and is
probably
like,
complaining about the pod down the street.
oh, this wonderful place I just love so much, and I appreciate all the kind people around us and who help us do all the things. You see how much I fucking hate this. I have your tickets. Let's go. And she like hands them all tickets, including Neff's.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Don't we already have tickets?
We
It's 2 tickets.
didn't want to touch them.
Oh, thank you. Neff goes,
Those
oh,
tickets are
thank you so much. We have things to tell you too.
So, with said tickets, as you guys go through the gate, a mask will appear on each one of y'all.
Ah.
So, here is your mask.
Rexis.
That's
Your
fancy. There we
mask.
go.
Gold.
Nice.
And
This is what that was.
This is
Okay,
for
yeah,
Ryan.
you can just put it at the foot of the laptop for flavor. Or foot of the screen.
Yeah.
And now that
There
we
we go.
officially are
My
inside
big head.
Hey!
Opera,
Wow.
It fits my big head.
and then this will be for
Maevis.
Maevis when she gets here. Again, as you guys approach and are inside, you do see the maze next to you. You see people doing small little tricks here and there. you see goods being offered. It's the illusion labyrinth. There's socializing with nobility. There's an improv talent show that is happening. You get, if you want to buy a fancier mask, you may. You do see individuals with horns and wings, some completely, like their whole aesthetic just it kind of flows into their mask. There are magical masks that could be purchased.
Rexis goes looks at masks.
Sure, yeah, of course. As you look at them, there's a simple mask like the ones you have on, but just a little bit nicer quality for 5 gold. There's the Labyrinth mask for 10 gold. They are, metallic and inlaid with real feathers that kind of move around. There's the Glamour mask for 150 gold. It's a magical mask that can change your appearance for 1 minute. This illusion cannot alter your size, sound, nor weight, but your whole appearance will change for about a minute.
Only for 1 minute?
For only 1 minute, 150 gold. There's the mask, the Magie, which is 300 gold. This mask allows the wearer to cast a precipitation spell for 1 hour after it's been activated. Afterwards, you have to, long rest before you can do it again. And then there's the Mask of Light, also 300 gold. This colorful mask allows you to cast the spell Dancing Light for 1 hour once it's been activated.
Is it wrong that I kind of want them?
No.
No, we have the money.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you want to buy them.
Rexis definitely does.
Yeah, which they have plenty of any of those masks.
The prestidigitation one.
Yeah, 300 gold, and you have a nice mask that once you
pay for
activate it,
dying.
takes
I
no
got
action
it.
to activate,
We have-
but you have the prestidigitation spell for 1 hour after it's been activated.
Yeah. Okay.
Next dawn, you have it again. You see the door ever so often be open towards the actual opera. Okay, there you go. You see the several chairs arises, the carpet that kind of leads down. The musicians are starting to get their equipment and everything down to their box. Yes.
No, he wasn't thinking about using it now, but he thinks it might be more beneficial to hang on to it. He was thinking about making himself look really clean and shiny.
Oh, hi.
Rexis, where is your dragon in all of this?
Walking right next to me.
You do see other individuals. This is not looping. You do see other individuals that are also have familiars. You see this elven individual, and she has this very gorgeous looking porcupine with the tuxedo that is just gorgeously walking next to her. You do see this person with a fancy peacock that is walking in rhythm with them. All right, there you go. That's the theater.
Neat.
Yes.
Is there? Could I get a bow tie at this stand?
I'll say that the Mask of the Magi will have a set little bow tie attached to it. Yeah.
Sweet. I put that on Asenath.
Dope.
This cute little bow tie for him.
He's
He's very long and sinuous, so he's more like a big worm-looking thing. And then I put a bow tie on him.
As there is a beautiful little bow tie on our worm buddy. All right, I'll put this over here so you guys can see chat. So.
He deserves it.
With that,
He's my special boy.
you do see that since you guys did use your own tickets to come in, you do not have to sneak by the guards or anything. Everyone with the mask pretty much just comes in and out, and there seems to be the hobgoblin guards. There's maybe about 10 that you see throughout. They really do not seem to mind or bother you guys. Every now and then you'll see either an elven individual, a goblin, or a different fey creature kind of just come by and would you like some champagne?
Champagne.
Yeah, champagne.
Every time they offer him one, he takes it.
Oh
It's
yes,
so
thank
tiny.
you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate your
Tiny?
Yeah,
generosity.
it's like
it
3
is.
shots. It's like super tiny, tiny little guys.
But what about for
Knocking it back every time.
Yeah.
Just collecting them.
what about for Calcifer?
Jack
Yeah.
starts keeping
So
pace
not
with
like
you.
Yeah, and then he's got like one of
it
these
would be
things.
equivalent of 3. So what? A shot's 1 ounce. So about 3 ounces worth of champagne.
Yeah, Jackie starts keeping pace with
Okay.
Rexis with his drink because she's like, I fucking need this. Just
It's literally just as anytime somebody offers him something, he's just like, oh, thank you, like because he assumes that like it's fair and okay here.
It is. There's also some enchanted little morsels. So there's some savory and sweet treats that once you eat, everybody gets to pick one, a free little dessert here.
Free and dessert are always
Yes.
in Rex's vocabulary.
So one will temporarily make you float a little bit, or glow, or just have a sweet fragrance for a short amount of time, about a minute or 30 seconds. There's the Fey fruit skewer, which is just vibrant little fruits all in one little skewer. And each one, as you eat it, it's literally a you can picture kind of a explosion over and over and over again of the exact same flavor repeating itself. Like it could last you the entire play.
That's
if you
awesome.
really want. There's pixie puffs, so these puffy looking clouds that float on your hand, and I mean you eat it and it tastes. They were not cooked correct because they taste a little bit like mushrooms going bad, but the fact that it's floating is kind of the allure to it.
Yeah.
And then they just have regular good old cake. If you want nothing fancy.
Oh, no, of all the food that's there, Calcifer is definitely taking at least one and tasting it. And as soon as Calcifer has a food in his hand, Rune Strike is immediately producing the notebook and
writing them down.
and while Calcifer's like and he's going like this, you can't hear what Calcifer is speaking, but Rune Strike is definitely like taking notes
Awesome.
on his very familiar journal that he
Yes.
uses when he eats.
Rexis is like collecting them on his hand, and just like because he's just putting a little bit on there, it's probably enough to cover his whole hand, and then just in like one go, just all at once, like, and he's just like,
Pretty good.
Uh,
It's like the explosion of different flavors. Like
you see him like just
All
like,
the
go, like get that
sweet section.
1,000-yard stare for a second, and then he swallows, and then he's like,
I'm here.
So-
I'm back to reality.
so Neff is gonna grab the one that makes you float a little bit because she's like, oh, I'm so light. She's like, I like this is fun. And Jackie's just gonna get the ones that have the explosions and stuff. She's like,
So explosion in my mouth. As you guys,
she's
yes,
used to it.
Ryan.
I am going to take the one that makes you glow, and as I am eating it, can I either passive perception or I'll absolutely roll for it. Is everybody here armed?
There are a few individuals who are armed. You guys are definitely a small little military here.
yeah.
Okay, because they didn't bother to weapons check us.
They did not.
Like they just tickets and let us right in. So like I figured I'd look like. Okay, so
You do.
we are
I mean, it
very
is.
armed
It's
by
not
comparison.
uncommon for there to be royalty and then an armed guard next to them.
But let's also remember we are in the Feywild, and there are high archfey here, and they do not need a weapon to fuck you up.
Yeah, no, I'm very aware. I was just trying to like take a pulse of just how out of place us being, armed to the teeth.
It does seem a little out of place that the finer you look, the more weapons you have. Although, like, Rune Strike probably matches the guards of, like, I have a nice polished armor and weapons. But then right next to them is someone who has probably never held a weapon in their life or a working tool.
That's what Rune Strike Calcifer is looking right now, because Calcifer is on the shoulder, and he looks like a little gnome twink in a suit.
Specifically Twinkie, like
Like, just
You
extra,
can't say
extra
that on
thinking.
Twitch.
Hey.
call somebody a twink?
For some reason, I don't know.
It's
Twinkie
not
was
a lot.
like, yeah, no, apparently it'll get demonetized or something for saying
What?
the
I have
the
plenty of
word.
twink
I don't
friends.
know.
That's
Oh.
wrong, and that's...
Sad.
Sad.
I was gonna say sexist, but I feel like that might not be right.
Just prejudicial. So as you guys sit down, there will be a like a slip of paper that kind of folds and then just reappears onto you at your assigned seat, because everyone has assigned seat. Which, just for the funds of it, if Neff ever did look at those tickets, they did have like A7 or whatever, like an aisle and a number. There's people sitting in those seats.
Good to know.
So
Yeah.
the tickets that you have look like they're duplicates. But since you guys had someone on the inside,
Yep.
easy to come in.
Look, Neff doesn't trust those bitches.
Hey, I wouldn't either. But when you sit down, there are 4 questions, and if you mark on someone or point on one of them, you will get this drink, like some telepathic communication. I love your mask. It looks like it's just falling off.
It
Kind of is, yeah.
So
That's
there
I need
is
to hold it.
Moscato Fey
I
wine,
was trying to work you
Nectar
earlier.
of the Nymphs Rose wine.
Oh wow.
There is, and I cannot pronounce this word,
I'm always
but
down for some nymph now.
there is Moonlit
Ooh,
Pure Port Guinea, however that fucking is pronounced. Guinea. And then there's Sylphic Spirit Champagne. So, there's pretty much any wine that you would want. There is a fancy 200 gold version of that wine.
There we go.
You'll get. Perfect. You will get that wine once you sit down. And once you guys, is there anything
Where are we
specific?
seated? Do we have nice seats?
You have,
Do we have balcony seats?
you do not have balcony seats now.
We can't be the two women's.
No, you can do whatever you want, but your seats are not balcony. They are definitely floor to the right, and you have to do this to watch the opera. Like it's just to the side. Last minute purchase tickets. Like man, this still cost me like 2 cars worth of payments.
It's like how I
Jackie-
saw Oshino at Scout Bar.
Jackie literally got enough that she could sit with them because she was like, I'm not sitting with my
Sure.
family anymore.
And as you guys are sitting down, and the instruments are starting to like tune and make sure everything's getting ready, you do see a couple last minute people run on stage to make sure a piece of set or cue or special practical effect is ready. Everyone's kind of still talking and murmuring amongst themselves. You guys got a bit of time before the play actually starts and goes full swing. Is there anything that you guys want to do?
My best.
That's
I guess Rune Shining Cosper is gonna kind of try to mingle with people. Just little small talk here.
Sure. Anything one specific that catches your eye?
Not really. He's probably just gonna grab food and I talk to him. Oh, look how delicious this food is, and then we'll just kind of do small talk with people.
Yes, it's just quite delicious indeed. It is my 4th time seeing this play. And bullshit like that.
Jackie's gonna look at everybody and be like, so have any of you been to the opera before?
What is opera?
They gonna sing. Oh, well,
What's up
not sing.
before?
But
Yeah.
ha ha, shut up.
And as you do hear that, and actual the music starts and starts welling, you do see that the lights are starting to move around. You do see in the back there is this really old grandma halfling. She's like moving her fingers a little bit, and that's like the stage lights. Yes, Barklee.
I was gonna say that. Are there any plants around? I'm assuming there's some
There are
decorations.
plenty of flora around.
All right, so we're inside now.
Yeah.
So I would just be kind of around the edges, walking around, just looking at the plants and maybe touching the plants, and then just seeing
Just
everything.
touching the plant.
Yeah, I might wind up doing a speak with plants and just ask them how it's going.
About the third plant that you kind of be like, hey, how's it going? You will hear it respond to you. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Ooh, is it exciting being at the opera?
Yeah, I just was given the ability to talk like an hour ago. Boy, there's so many things you can say. Like, I am on this pot. I was never allowed to say that. Now I have the ability to say it. Yeah, this dog almost peed on me once.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was super
Sounds
cool.
It's got to be with consent. That's
Oh
always the-
yeah, but I can't talk
Sounds like
because
no.
Yeah.
I can't move. I mean, photosynthesis and all, but that's nothing. No.
Yeah, I get it. Can I ask how you got to talk last hour? That's pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, my friend. They gave me the ability. Their name is Rose Spring.
Oh.
Yeah. They were like, hey, and I was like, whoa.
You can talk.
Yeah, I was like, this is really cool. Like, out of all the things that ever happened to me, talking is the number one thing.
That's really exciting. I think I would like to meet Rose Spring. I'll have to go see if I can find this person. My mask doesn't want to stay on. I'm excited.
You can't miss them. There's like always birds in their hair.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. One time a bird ate half of me.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was number 3 most exciting thing to happen to me.
It was scary or it was interesting?
It was painful.
Yeah.
It was an emotion. I felt things.
You look like you've got such beautiful shiny leaves and you're so happy.
Oh, thank you. That's the sun.
Yeah. You did a good job though.
Oh, thank you.
Grew them myself.
Yeah, I grew them myself. As you guys continue talking.
Yeah.
for
I
a
just
bit.
probably have lots of questions.
Yeah, they're like, the wall is brown. That's cool. Did you see that guy? He has 2 legs. Like, he's very excited to
Did
be.
you see that guy?
sent
He
to-
has 2 kind of legs.
Yeah, 2 kinds. Oh, that guy is very glowy. And yeah, anything else before like the opera officially starts?
Just Jackie would be like, all right, so this play is about these lovers that are star-crossed, but they find a way to, be together, and it's so fucking boring. But then they're getting to all these really cool fights and whatnot, and they basically end up killing each other, and it's really fun.
Wow.
So we don't need to watch this play anymore, huh?
I've seen it a bunch. They do a couple of different variations of it, but I've always seen this one. I don't know. My mom thinks it's like something that I always have to
I
see
think I
with
heard
her.
the playwright for this. This is Spear Shaker's work, isn't it?
Yeah. How did you know that?
Oh my god! I can't believe I was just reading his work before I got transported to Maya. Actually,
Yeah. How
it's
is
that
it?
boring.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I would always read it before I go to bed. Man, I get like maybe half.
So I'll say that it's boring for the most part, and then they get to the sword fighting and whatnot.
Oh, no
and I'm
spoilers, no spoilers.
Oh,
I'm not that far
sorry,
yet.
sorry.
Wait, is it-
Nothing happens.
Isn't there a different rendition of this from like a tabaxi named Leopard?
Oh, I think that one has guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah! Wait a second, I know what you're talking about.
Jesus, you made a horrible
Nomeo!
mistake.
Yeah, that's what they call it. They call it Nomeo.
Yeah. So, quick question. Tell me about that maze outside, because that seems more interesting.
Okay, this nice mate. I don't know. Do I know anything about it?
It's a maze, but it's like an illusionary maze. So it's just a little bit harder. It's just
Okay.
pretty to look at. Flowers.
It's a little harder than like a normal regular maze. It's got illusions in it, and sometimes you think you're gonna keep going, and you actually walk into a dang bush. It like appears out of nowhere. It's weird.
Is there a minotaur in the middle of it?
You know, I don't want to spoil nothing.
That gets Rex's hopes up, and he's like getting up to like leave to go do that.
No, you gotta stay. You gotta stay.
Do you head to the maze?
Huh?
Do you head to the maze?
Yeah, am
Okay.
I allowed to? Like,
Yes,
hell
you
yeah.
are. Absolutely, you're allowed to do whatever you want.
Is it like a
Alright.
maze that you get kind of confused in when you get in?
Yes.
Is there also a guy that sings in it?
Once
You know.
there is a it's called a dwarven woman, as she is the one who like will open the door for you to like go inside. See, her beard's all trimmed perfectly fine.
Is there a minotaur in here?
You know what? You're like the fourth person to ask me that, and I really wish there was a minotaur there, because at least
He looks a little downtrodden at that. Like, he had his hammer ready, and it's just kind of like...
Yeah, I was gonna say at least there would be a purpose for my axes, but no, they're just decoration. I mean, they're really nicely made. Kind of looks around to me, seeing no one's looking. Kind of grabs her axe. It is fine, very nicely, very good craft.
Look at this sweet hammer I got. This is like my friend in there, Artificer. Got put this on there. I get real big when I use it.
Whoa, that's really cool.
It's fucking sweet.
Mine glows in the moonlight, but that's about it.
Dude, I have like a moonlit glaive. Like that shit was dope.
No, for real?
Yeah, like when I was in the Underdark kind of area, like in caves and shit.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Man, I don't see any action here, but
it does seem like a boring post.
It is, but I mean, I can't argue with 5 gold a week. Like, that's some pretty good money.
That like shit, man. Like, God, I only got paid like 3 gold to go like into those dangerous ass tunnels and find drinkable water.
That's plenty of water here.
Yeah, I've seen that. Although a lot of things get real mad if you try to eat them.
Yeah, you gotta. I always ask before I can eat my salad, just in case, you know.
That sounds like a good idea.
It kind of like opens the door, and you see this very beautiful maze. Do you want to actually explore said maze, or just like fuck around close to the entryway so you can like find your way out?
No, he goes in.
Okay. For the purpose of this, I do need a wisdom survival check or perception, your choice. This is how long it takes you to explore the maze.
After the maze, after the
Just waiting
opera,
for Jesus
Rex
to
is
say,
finally complete.
We'll roll a new character.
Can I get Rex's character to be in the maze, and then y'all to physically be on the map now since we were interacting?
Which plan?
Am I doing a wisdom saving throw?
Sorry, wisdom survival or wisdom perception? Your choice.
Well, they're the same, so it doesn't matter.
Here's Nev.
That will be a 22.
22. All right. With a pass, you get to roll me a d6, and 1d6 times 10 is how long it takes you to explore the whole maze and like memorize it, categorize it. If a fail,
6.
so in about an hour. If a fail would have been 1d6 times hour.
Oh.
So you can within an hour you pretty much get to do this maze. So before halftime of the court of the performance is when you'll be able to get out of the maze.
Do I find anything cool?
The only thing that you find is other than a couple of pixies boinking over there, you would you like, all right, let them do the thing. You do find there is a very young treant who is cheating because they're just kind of molding through the shrubbery.
I mean mug them and shake my head.
Your guy.
Yeah, but as they're doing that, you, if you overheard any of Barklee's conversation, they have like 15 birds in their hair, and it just looks like they're moving through and having conversations with everybody that's there. I'm at every living tree, every plant. They're just talking to them. And they see you, and as soon as they see you, you see a couple of branches. They look panicked. Put on a mask. and then just turn around and like almost a little bit of anxiety, like, oh shit, someone saw me, and then they kind of move and start talking to a plant.
Which way?
You'll see some of the birds kind of fly over. It looks like they're talking to this individual, and then turns around, waves very nervously at you.
Insight?
Sure, give me an insight.
Oh, I have advantage on this. I don't know why. I think that's 17.
17. You get the feeling that just like you, they're probably like, I don't want to be next to the opera, but they might have to be. So they're like, oh shit, someone's watching me. That's you get the feeling of a young kid playing hooky.
Basically, I guess I walk over and that shit was boring.
As they kind of look downward,
Is there anything cool in this maze? Did you see anything cool in this maze? I haven't seen really anything cool in this maze.
yeah,
Besides Pixie 6.
I saw.
That shit was weird. They were doing it in the air like lightning bugs, like ass to ass. Wow.
That is interesting. I did see 2 different species of Monstera that are kind of in the same soil that they don't usually cross-pollinate, but they have, and it's very interesting.
Variegated?
Yeah.
It's just wild.
It's, I haven't seen that since I went to the material plane.
Hell yeah, man, that's where I'm from. They got some wild weed there.
Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I think it's like...
Can you like eat that shit? Oh no, that's probably like cannibalism.
Yeah, I have a very strict solar diet.
Wild. Wait. With different, like, does different light taste different?
Yes, it does, absolutely.
Like different spectrum of light taste different?
100%.
Like, so what does the rainbow taste like?
Oh, have you ever eaten something that makes everything look like this, and then the branches and they start moving back and forth, and then you see that on the tips of each branch, it's like a little light, and they start moving the lights in front of you.
Oh, wow.
That's what it tastes like.
Like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Well, I have tried something like that, but it's usually after mushrooms.
Oh.
Oh.
Or, well, and the really badly made beer. But yeah, we fixed that. The still wasn't airtight, you know.
Yeah.
3 people died, but you know, it wasn't bad beer.
Oh.
It wasn't bad beer, but 3 people died.
You gotta break some eggs.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta break all
I
those
didn't make
eggs.
the beer.
I will get you a name.
It was taste tester number 4.
Is there a window
No, I was taste test number 1.
potentially from the inside to see the outside maze area?
Yes, there
But
is.
I didn't know it was poison.
If for the fucks of it, if you really want to be a part of this conversation, I'll say that you can see them talking to each other.
Yeah. Because I really wanted to talk to the plants inside and just find out what's up, but since they told me about this other individual, I'm like, oh, I want to find him. And then I see Will talking. Nope. I see Rexis talking to someone. Sorry. And I go outside to be nosy, but mostly because it's an inn. And I'm excited. I want to talk to him.
Wait, is the play started?
The play would be officially
Okay.
starting.
Okay.
just sneak out.
Yeah, they do not. I mean, you paid money to be here. You paid enough money for this play to equal some of these people's like yearly salaries.
Yeah, because I was already like walking kind of around the perimeter, not really sitting in seats. So I think it'd be easy for me to slip out.
Okay.
Yeah, Rexis is like, yeah, so I'm Rexis. And
I'll
like
just-
holds out his hand and we're like, what's your name?
Did you come in?
What,
Rose
Nest
Spring.
in
Rose Spring?
Yeah, Rose Spring. Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to just make sure I heard you right.
Yeah.
No, that's nice. Is that like where you're born? Or like is that like how's it?
No, it's
I was putting...
the
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
my whole name is Rexis the Bold, but I had to earn that last part.
like when you were what is
It used to be
the
hyphenated.
ceremony for night ship called? Is that when you were knighted or when you were casted as ruler?
Oh, no. This is funny. My first wife, drinking contest, wild time.
Oh. I've never drinking anything other than water.
Okay, this is wild. Okay, what you do is you get yourself a clay jug, you get yourself some hops, throw that in with the water, boil it for a while, and then you like plug that bad boy up, and you've got yourself a fun time. Or if you have honey,
I do like honey.
then you should try to do that with some honey, some water, maybe some blackberries. Put that in the jug, seal it, and have a good time later in like 3 months.
Okay. I'll ask.
Pour that on your roots. That'll get you going.
Oh, well, I don't have to ask anyone now, but okay, I'll make my subjects. Yeah, I'll make them do it.
Subjects?
Yeah, I'm new to this whole thing, and like
That sounds like you're gonna. Man, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah. I'll say that at that moment is when Barklee's come in, but yes.
As soon as Neff would have like seen Barklee not coming to her seat or something, she's just kind of tracking her around. She's just making sure she's okay, and then if she sees her slip out, she'll also like slip out and try to be like, "Are you okay? Is everything
Hey,
okay?"
Barklee,
Okay.
with this guy, this is Rose Spring, and
Just for one clarification,
Yeah.
did Neff follow Barklee to the maze?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then all of you guys are together.
I would tell Neff.
Which
though,
Calcifer are being nobles.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I would
color.
tell Neff when she first comes up and be like, Call of Nature just had to come out. Don't worry, go back in and watch it if you want. It'll be fine.
It's kind of boring, anyways. The only thing I was kind of interested in was bloodshed, but I mean, there wasn't that much. I mean, I was kind of let down.
but yeah, you're like Rose Spring. These are my friends. They also come from the material plane. We drink a lot together.
Oh, that's awesome. Hello. You smell like wonder.
And you talk to plants.
Yeah, I bring them to life sometimes.
That's really exciting. I was
Yeah.
just talking to one of your friends inside.
There is one thing about their mass. It kind of forms very similar like wood and bark to like their own like skin, but there's just something about it that just stands out, and you all three of you can easily tell there's a magical quality to their specific mask. But like, there's something that without, unfortunately, I can identify for something. But there's something just like you have a magical mask on as well, but there's something else about their mask that when you kind of remember, like, Jackie's mom's mask also had that same like sheen.
I knew it! I said as a player.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, but
That's why I was like,
Rexis is
In
just all, like,
character.
just like hanging out. Like he's like, this guy's really cool. Like we hang out in this maze together. He's pretty dope. Like you two would probably get along. She also likes plants. This is we actually got here by traveling through plants. Like I walked into
Yeah,
a
I'll
tree,
just go like
and then
this
I
and
like
make
how
a
you were
flower
walking
grow.
through that maze. I did that.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I'll just like grow a little flower in my hand. And
That's beautiful. Puts it in their hair, and then you see the roots wrap around and it becomes part of their like whole ensemble. You see that there's also like 7 birds' nests in there, like making their own stay, and you'll see some kind of walk by, like you'll see 2 fairies kind of fly by, and one of the birds kind of whispers to their ear, and that's when they turn. The next second, people pass by, and then the bird goes back. Like you can see that they're a communication system with them.
I like upon seeing this, like Rexis like makes a move to kind of like block him from sight. Like it's kind of like spreading wide and like putting his hands on his hips, making sure it's pushing out the cloak, and he's just like, "You, my friend, seem like you're not trying to be found."
I really don't like these. It's so
Stuffy.
yeah. It's just too many people. My roots get stumped on, and people ask too many questions. And then I also They step on the corpses of my friends. I don't like being inside.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's ever put it to me that way, man. Damn, that's real fucked up.
Yeah.
So
And then they
Never
throw
look at
on
grass
the
the same
stage.
way.
I don't like that part either.
Yeah,
I would
it's,
try to make them come back.
sometimes it's just really loud too. I don't like percussion instruments.
You should learn them. Like you should figure out the way to make plants be able to fight for themselves.
Oh yeah, I do that, but sometimes they get very carnivorous. You don't want to let a plant taste flesh, especially human flesh. It's really
not very
addictive.
good.
But it's
Oh.
addicting to us for some reason. Oh, since
I learned.
plants, yeah.
Okay. That's fair. I just. Okay. Yeah.
You learn
Hi, by the
something new
way.
every day. Oh yeah, this is Jackie. She's one of the
Oh no,
officers.
I'm sorry. This is Neff.
Oh,
Sorry.
Wait, Neff was had the
Neff was.
No, Jackie had the blue mask.
Jackie had the mask.
Oh.
Yeah.
Neff
Okay.
has. Yeah, probably a yellow mask
Okay.
or whatever.
That
And
makes
your
sense.
fancy dress.
Yeah.
well, this is Neff. This is new friend. I have just met her. Not as good as like old friend like Barklee. Although, not the longest person I've known. Huh. And he like gets off on like a thing where he's like, who is new friend? New friend? I guess everybody's a friend.
They do say one is silver and the other is gold.
Well, nice to meet you. I assume you guys are kin. Your blood has the same scent.
This
What
is
does
my
blood
daughter.
Your blood smells like a strong river.
Okay. That's interesting.
That's cool as fuck.
Your blood smells like. Takes a second. Have you ever seen a dog run in the rain? It smells like seeing
Yes.
dogs run.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you ever painted with the colors of the wind?
I really thought that's where you were going, and I was just like, it does feel like that kind of conversation.
Yeah.
It's like we're talking to Grandma Willow.
Yes, that's exactly. Like these like hanging down.
This is my daughter.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Barklee.
I'm Neff. Hello.
I haven't seen you guys around. This is much better company than the one I'm used to.
You gotta get new friends then, man.
I'm trying to, but I have new obligations.
Hell. You want
Obligations
to get
can be
fucked
hard.
up?
Sure.
He like Rexis like hands him like one of the drinks.
Pours it on the roots.
Yes.
It's on the feet.
And he's like, "That's the spirit. Now let's get on to the real party." And he like pulls out his own like wineskin thing that's like is. What is the term? What is that thing where like the bars do like in the old times where they just take all the alcohol
Jungle
And mix it
and
up.
they just keep throwing
Jungle
it into the
juice, yeah.
same thing. Like,
Yeah, I've heard of jungle juice or grog.
Trash can.
Yeah, trash can
Punch.
punch.
yeah, he literally like takes like a swig of it and then he's just like and like hands it to him and like he's like, "Do you want here? I can pour it on your roots."
Okay. As after a bit, also this is the first time this individual's ever had any
Oh no.
toxins in any way, shape, or form, in an incredibly pure, like nutritional way.
Yeah.
Since they only eat sunlight and they only drink water, it does not. I also rolled. I got a 7. It does not take long for them to get
Schwasted.
incredibly tipsy.
Yeah.
Even the birds are like.
Okay. And like I imagine Rexis is probably feeling it too, but like
Yeah.
he's definitely like doubling up to try to like keep up, like on the same level. Shit, man, like I understand. I get it. You're just thrust into responsibility. A responsibility is thrusted onto you. But
Yeah.
that is the call of great people.
Yes.
It is sometimes you're got to be the one to step up, and that life has chosen you.
Yeah. The twins have chosen me to make sure that 3 trillion individuals are safe.
And
Wow.
as soon as that is said, Neff's gonna be like,
shit.
You're an
man.
amazing person. I will let Barklee get to know you. I will see you all inside. I'm just gonna. I gotta run inside real quick. Ladies' room, powder room, whatever.
Yeah, sometimes I pollen too.
Okay.
This shit's wild. Like, is
Yeah.
that, wait. If we're gonna get into this, that like, how many like wives are we talking? Is it like a like whole like? Is it the seasonal thing? Like, do you like is like you just like a whole like florist like pollinator? You just carries with the wind.
Yeah. It's like
Neff
that.
takes
That's
off.
fucking hot. That's fucking hot, man. And it just like knocks back another one and like keeps like handing it like they're just like handing. I imagine they're just like handing it back and forth, talking about a wide range of things in a philosophical manner.
Perfect. As you guys are doing that, Neff runs back.
I know nothing. I know nothing. That's
Okay,
going in her
now
head.
that I'm out of character, who am I talking to?
This is what she's going. I know nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine. Everything's great. I know nothing. This is in her head.
Yeah.
This is
And
literally.
it was Neff that you were speaking with.
Yeah.
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 As
Neff
do
was
you
outside
Yeah.
with
Um,
you guys.
do you follow your mom?
No. I still want to talk
Okay.
to the.
Yeah, because I said,
Imagine
Barklee, you get to
being the one who's
know.
just, like, petting you, like,
Yeah.
he's
Well,
like,
I was gonna
You got
play with the
fuzzy
birds
ears.
because
Oh,
they
okay.
look like you said they look like they're getting tipsy. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
Two of them are okay with it, and one, I'll say cardinal, is very military, like no, picking at the other birds, like wake up. And
Okay,
the other one's
Loki.
just- yeah, pretty much. And then the other ones are just like, no, let me have fun. One kind of just goes whoop, 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 whoop on your finger.
Aw.
And then moving over towards the inside, as currently right now you'll see a man in like golden armor just be like, no, please don't fall for him. It's me you love. And then this guy like, oh no, and then just faints. And you see people like start throwing spells and illusions to like make the scenery look like there's flowers kind of swirling around. And as the romance is happening, Ash, Jackie, Calcifer, and Rune Strike, what are we doing on the inside?
I am absolutely captivated and journaling. Just violent. I have so much time to make up for. Oh my gosh, this is really how they get down in the Feywild. I am
Shake.
enamored.
Yeah, it is the drama, the romance,
Yeah, it's
the
so much better than the
deception.
book.
They're like, Maria chose him? Es just a telenovela. María, ¿por qué me traicionaste?
Oh!
Mi corazón.
Oh no, she did it! You hear from the audience.
Mi amor.
So Rune Strike is probably kind of like standing next to Calcifer, kind of like on guard.
Okay.
And Calcifer's like this. And Matt's like this.
It's already a
And then when the magic happens with the leaves or whatever,
clapping.
he goes like, yes.
You do see
And no one is clapping, but he is clapping.
You do see this Fey elven man who's like falling like soup, like him and his wife are there. As he also falls asleep, you see that the spring hair turns to autumn when he's sleeping, and then when he wakes up, back to spring hair, then back to autumn when he's sleeping. There's definitely a couple of snores here and there from the crowd, but everything that
I like the one with the leopard better.
Jackie's just going, one more sword fighting. Come on, do the sword fight.
somebody already. When that happens, you see this fairly younger, let's say a no-ish kid, like, oh, that's on the second act. That's when he kills his sword, and he goes, whoosh.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
Why did I think it was in this fight? Last time? I'm stupid. It's been too long, I guess.
Yeah. I will say, Jackie, Rune Strike, you do see a very familiar person as the conductor of the music. you see the elf Ephrodios conducting the music.
Wait, the
one from the Uzmar Isles.
yeah.
Oh.
Here's
Okay.
one thing though.
Wait, the assassin?
Yes. They were a famous bard from the Feywild.
They were.
From the elbow down on their left arm, it's a automail arm.
Oh.
Yeah, he got in trouble for the. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Is that y'all's fault?
Well, no.
No. He was hired to kill somebody, and they took care of them, and then left.
We helped defuse the situation.
Yes, they did. They might have saved his life, actually.
Yeah.
But
you know.
with time, I'm gonna say that we're gonna end with as the fighting starts, and
The best part.
as Maria takes her sword and thrusts it at Marcus, and and you see Hephanos as he screams from the balcony, "No, my lover, you killed him!" And then as the music starts rising and you hear the ballet, it's like ding 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 ding, as it's like, oh shit, this is actually getting kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, just falls down someone, and you start seeing the blood pour down, like out of. You guys have seen combat. This looks very real.
Like they fell
Wait,
out of
they
the
fell
They
from
fell
where?
from the behind the curtain, so somewhere up high,
Stageworks.
So
They
like
fell- they fell from the
raptor-ish,
rafters of
like
the
stage
stage work.
stage ops?
and then fell into the center of the stage.
So,
Yeah.
here, hand me a figurine or something.
And yeah, I'll place this here with them.
Yeah.
Until we find out who they are. Put it directly in the center. And
That's really good outline.
you do see that it is a gorgeous white dress that is slowly soaking up. And all of a sudden, their hair just frizzles out and it's kind of not well kept. You see that the kind of swirls that kept swirling, like the illusion glamour spell on their clothes, fades away as well. And a metal mask falls down. That as soon as that mask falls, your mom, Jackie, just immediately grabs your hand. And as the people on stage like, "You missed your cue. That wasn't supposed to happen yet." And then just a high-pitched scream as people start murmuring, "Oh shit, is she dead? Who is?" And then they just start talking. As that is where we're going to leave our game. Yes.
I was about to say, would Rexis hear that scream?
Yeah, 'cause you're
Yeah, also
outside.
you guys hear it from the outside. It's
a
just
big
illusions.
boom.
There's no audio like
Rexis immediately comes on guard and like uses his like innate abilities, purges the poison, and like it's just like immediately has like, what do you call it? Barklee in one arm, and then is like holding like Rose in the other one, and just like I'm not letting anything happen to you, sweet summer children. Like,
Aww.
Love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, when kind of that happens with the person that falls, it's like, oh yeah, that's real. Immediately, Rootstrike just grabs Calcifer like a little
baby.
doll.
Yeah.
And just go boom, shove it in.
You'll hear like right next to you, "Wow, the special effects this year are incredible."
Yeah, no, that's
Change the
exactly what I'm
play.
saying. And then seeing Runestrike react like that, I'm going, oh, this isn't part of the play. And then spooling into combat medic mode to try and save this thing's life.
So we will find out
You find
Who
out next.
that was
Divide and Conquer.
and what the significance of this is.
next time
on Age of Maya. But all right, thank you guys so much for staying tuned and watching our performance here in front of y'all. Yeah, and we'll edit this, put it on YouTube, Spotify, all that jazz. And don't forget to love each other. Don't forget to take care of one another. We'll see you next time. Adios.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.